This spring is a good omen. Where there is water, there is opportunity. And where there's opportunity, there's our new life. Let 1808 be our best year yet.
To the tux.
To the tux.
Today is the day I've been waiting forever. It's the first day of August, 1893. Tonight there's a fair, and if handled just so, I might get my mother to say I can go. Winnie, coming, mother. Getting out of the house happens, well, never. There's a gate and a lock and rules to abide. I wish I had wings. I'd look good with a pair. But if wings are too much, at least give me the fare. Let this be the day I stay out all evening and fall right into step as a band starts to play. Not another boring day in Tree Gap, New Hampshire. I can't live like this. I can't live like this forever.
I can't wait, I should wait, no, meet them halfway. Angus, wake up.
I'm up. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, I just can't wait to see the boys.
So?
So I'm going to meet them in Tree Gap Wood.
You sure that's a good idea, May?
Yes, either I walk them home or they wring each other's necks.
Well, be careful.
I will. I love you, Angus. Let this be the day I'm free of this cabin, where the only thing that moves is the clip of wood. Better off to start the haul to Tree Gap, New Hampshire. I can't live like this. I can't live like this forever.
Off the train in New Hampshire, and it's back in an instant. The feeling that I'm somewhere I don't belong. Hello, Tree Gap, New Hampshire. Catch me up on what's new. Your silo, I see, still has the best view. I swear, is there anyone who still knows me? Almost there, this town never outgrows me. Unaware, I'll never know why this world chose me to live like this, live like this forever.
Today a new town
and a new one tomorrow. My whole life employed to a traveling fair. You may wonder why this old barker barks on. It's the trail no one knows I have stumbled upon. Let this be the day that I learn the secret and find who holds the key to what I'm looking for. I will knock on every door in Tree Gap, New Hampshire to live like this, live like this forever.
Let this be the day where something will happen.
Something will happen.
Let me see the fair. Let my mother
I feel it coming over me in Tree Gap, New Hampshire. I could live like this. I could live like this forever.
Okay, Mother, you can open your eyes now. Surprise!
I don't understand.
I can't wear black to the fair.
The fair?
It's coming to town tonight. Can't we bend the rules just once?
Surprise!
You're late, Nana.
Oh, did she say yes?
I'm sorry, you two, but no. It has not yet been a year since your father's funeral, and we can't be seen carrying on in public as if nothing has happened.
But nothing does happen. Not anymore.
Winnie, please, go inside and put your proper attire back on.
Oh, Betsy.
I told you she would never let us have any fun.
We have fun every day.
Keep your potato peeling, Betsy. We want cotton candy.
Father would have taken me to the fair.
I know, but things are different now. And if you won't be a good girl for me, at least try to be a good girl for him.
Yes, Mother.
Good girl.
I'm trapped in a house of sad and lonely, on a street named Maine, but you could call it only. Is it rude to say I volunteer for a day of fun? Just once a year I fly the coop, if only I could. But I've got a really bad case of being good. I'd go find trouble if there was some to get in. Ask a friend to play if I had one to let in. Nana's rocker solving through the floor every day just like the one before. We lock ourselves behind that door. Is it wrong to wish for something more?
That's enough surprises for one morning. Winnie, why did your dress just croak?
Meet my new friend Toad! I found him by the fence.
Winnie, you know better than that. Take that filthy thing outside.
Yes, Mother.
Give him a kiss and see what happens.
Good girl Winnie Foster, every day to bed at 7. Good girl Winnie Foster, every day is a well-behaved 11. But some days I wanna raise a little something more than heaven. Well, Toad, blew it. But at least it got us out of the house. Are ya from the wood? I'm not allowed there. Big news, I know. I'm not allowed anywhere. Well, now's your chance to disappear. Go have fun, I'll be right here. Tied to a string like a precious pearl. It's a pretty tight leash for a really good girl. Good girl, Winnie Foster.
Winnie.
Every day.
Winnie.
Bed at 7.
Come inside.
Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day. So well we need 11. But some days I wanna a little something more than heaven. Some days I wanna raise a little something more than heaven.
Well, dear, I guess that's enough excitement for us today.
Join the parade, fall in line for the fair. Before the sun sets, before we roll on. Ladies and gents, our Midway presents a tonic for the woe begone. Come to the fair, the best day of the year. They say it won't last, young lady, they're right. A merriment make a filling and acre, but the tent comes down tonight. Good morning.
It is now. The fair is here.
Well, aren't you wise beyond your 11 years, is it?
How'd you guess?
I'm a convo man, young lady. It's my business to know unknowable things. Why, I can tell a girl's age just by looking into her eyes. For instance, your sister here is probably
Ageless.
ageless indeed, and with the spunk of a schoolgirl.
Why, I still feel like one. I'd live forever if I could.
We have something in common. I'd do anything to live for forever, and I do mean anything. Wouldn't you? Well, would you?
It was just an expression.
To you, perhaps. Now, I don't suppose you've noticed anyone strange around here recently.
What do you mean strange?
I've been up and down the state looking for a highly unusual family. They used to live in Tree Gap Woods some time ago.
I don't recall meeting anyone unusual until today.
Pardon me, is there something I can help you with?
No, pardon me, just spreading the word about the fair.
Oh, is it as fun as it used to be?
Madam, nothing's as fun as it used to be.
You can say that again.
Nothing's as fun as it used to be. That tune. Do you hear it?
I've heard that very melody on and off my whole life. It's beautiful, and it always comes from our wood.
Your wood, did you say?
Yes, she did.
I'll keep that in mind. For now, ladies, much as I'd love to stay, a man only has so much time.
Where do you find a suit that color? And why would you buy it?
Don't you see, Mother? It's a sign. We could go to the fair just like we used to.
No, and that's the final word.
But Mother!
No more buts. The world can be a dangerous place, Winifred, and it is my job alone to protect you.
From what? Having fun?
That is enough. Now go inside and change your dress and your attitude.
No! I hate you, and I hate your rules!
Winnie!
Betsy, let her be. She'll come in when she's ready to apologize.
Toad, you're back! Why should I apologize? I don't want to just be good. I want to be daring. I wish I could go with you. For a cage for a yard, you can only mope in. When a front door shuts, should a gate open? If I don't leave now, I'll only wish I had. How can I know good without trying bad? To think I've never seen my woods. I've gotta get out while the getting's good. Toad, wait for me!
shouldn't be here right now.
But these are my woods.
I don't care whose woods these are. It's not safe for you to be here right now.
You're not old enough to boss me.
Oh, believe me, I am.
Oh, really? How old are you?
Let's just say I'm 17.
Oh, that is old.
You have no idea. Oh, where do you think you're going?
I'm thirsty. I'm going to get a drink from that spring, just like you did.
Oh, no, you saw me drink. Look, you need to leave right now.
But it's just water.
No, listen. When little girls drink from the spring, they turn into toads.
Nice try. I happen to know that toad. In fact, he's my toad.
Huh. Well, now that you say it, I do see the resemblance.
You're very odd.
I'm Jesse Tuck. How do?
Winnie Foster. I just ran away from home.
And how's that going?
Well, so far, it's just a bunch of trees.
Just a bunch of trees? You own these woods, Winnie Foster, and you don't even know what you've got. Come with me.
Where are we going?
Up.
Up? Now?
There's no use running away if you don't make it an adventure.
Good point.
I just hope you're not afraid of heights.
Only one way to find out.
Watch my every step. Find a sturdy branch. Don't you dare look down. Pull your body up. Dig in your heels. Let's see what this tree reveals. Just a few more feet. We're almost at the top. Watch the robin's nest. Pull your body up till you've broken through. Let's see if this tree has a view. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, you're drawing back a curtain. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, there you know for certain you're alive and you are free. So follow me to the top of the world.
Everything looks so different up here.
You ain't even see the half of it.
Don't you ever get afraid?
If you aren't afraid, you aren't alive. Mountains to the west, an ocean to the east, a storm cloud to the north, ready to pour. Every sycamore leaves me wanting more and more. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, my head and heart are pounding. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, I hear my voice resounding. I'm alive and I am free, so look at me.
You've got to see it to believe it.
And believe me, I've seen it, the frontier of the upper atmosphere.
A wonder to behold it.
A story yet untold, it's up here.
Up here.
Up
Up
here.
here.
Up here. I'll go on a limb, walk a tightrope wire from the highest height. Yes, I'll risk it all. Give me a barrel. Guess we'll find a waterfall.
At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, my head and heart are pounding.
At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, I hear my voice resounding. I'm alive and I am free. So look at me.
At the top of the world.
Ma, are you trying to get us caught out here?
You know me, Miles.
Nervous habit, I know.
Hey, can I have a proper hello here?
It's great to see you, Ma. You're as pretty as ever.
And you don't look a day over 105.
Funny, sometimes I actually pray I'll wake up with gray hair and a pot belly.
Speaking of your father, he's back at the cabin getting everything ready for your visit.
Come on, he always comes to meet us.
He isn't quite himself these days, but he'll snap back to life when he sees his boys.
And Jesse is running late, I assume?
It's been 10 years since we've all been together, Miles. Another 10 minutes won't kill us.
You got that right.
Ma!
Jesse, there's my sweet boy. The one who still hugs me.
Listen, I have something I have to tell you.
Tell us to the cabin. You know this isn't a safe place to linger.
Always great to be reunited, Miles.
I see you're still playing in the trees.
I see you still can't take a joke.
Boys! Jesse, you were telling me something?
Right, so, okay, hear me out. You know how you say good things come in small packages?
Hello!
Not yet.
We climbed the tree. I saw the top of my house. It was great.
She followed me here. Can we keep her?
A child? I always knew this day would come that someone would discover us, but a child?
I thought you said they'd like me.
She's not just a child, she's also my friend.
Jesse, please tell us your friend doesn't know anything about the, you know.
The water?
Oh boy.
You told her about the water?
This isn't my fault.
It never is. Ma, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Unfortunately, yes. Please know that as a mother, I do not approve of what we're about to do. Let's get her back to the cabin. Pa will know what to do.
Winnie, are you okay? Don't worry, we'll explain everything at home.
Big day, first case, girls gone, no trace. Small town, no crime. Now tree gaps hit the big time. What's this? Fresh tracks. Who's there? Oh, relax. Footprints, size 9, a clue. Yahoo! No, those are mine. No dirty deed goes exactly as planned. Look, that's what it says in my deputy handbook. Even the best crook leaves you a clue. Big day, first case, girls gone, no trace. Hugo, you know what to do.
Hugo, there you are. I asked you not to get ahead of me. Now, this being your first missing persons case, I recommend you keep your eyes open and your mouth closed. Shall we practice?
No, I think I got it.
You see, that was a test. You just failed.
Joe!
Betsy Foster got your message about winning came as fast as we could.
Fast as molasses.
Mother, please! I'm so worried, Joe.
We all are.
Sorry, that annoying noise is Hugo trying to be my new deputy.
I feel safer already.
Hello, Hugo.
Hello, Miss Foster. You look lovely, despite, well, everything.
First day on the job.
Joe, Winnie's been gone since this morning. She left the gate wide open.
Suspicious.
Maybe she ran away.
Hugo, when I want an opinion, I'll ask for one. Maybe she ran away.
Well, if she did, it's all my fault. I wouldn't even take her to the fair.
The fair, well, now, I don't mean to alarm you, but those people can be...
Trixie!
Who?
Trixie, meaning not to be trusted.
Oh, Hugo. We'll have a good look around.
Find her, Joe. I can't bear the thought of losing anyone else.
Oh, don't worry, Betsy. I've got my best man on the case. Me.
If you hear a melody coming from our wood, follow that tune.
Thanks for the tip, dear. Sounds like you've cracked the case.
House call, adjourn, leave no stone unturned. Flip here, flip there. These flipping things are everywhere. Don't give up now, search cranny and nook. That's what it says in my deputy handbook. No, that's not it. No, that's my lunch. Where could it be? Big day, who took young girl my book? Hugo.
Get a clue and let's get on with it.
Will you make deputy?
Angus, where are you? We're back with a surprise. Angus! Of course. Angus, wake up. Jesse met somebody at the spring.
What? Do they know? Do they know the secret?
Long time no see, Pa. Hope you're in a good mood.
Jesse, what have you gotten us into this time?
It finally happened.
Please don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!
A child?
No,
That's
Winnie, nobody's
exactly
gonna
what
hurt
I
you.
said.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
I can't tricked me. I trusted you. We climbed a tree.
Does she, you know?
Know about the water?
Only that it's special, but she didn't drink any, so everything is fine.
This is Winnie Foster. Winnie, this is my father Angus. Usually he's in clothes.
Not true.
A Foster? From Tree Gap? Your great-grandfather and I used to fish together. It's a pleasure to meet you. Don't you want to shake my hand?
No, I want to bite it. That's what my father told me to do if anybody tried to kidnap me.
Oh no, Winnie, this isn't kidnapping.
Well, technically, honey.
If you just let us explain.
That is a bad idea. As I've always said, if anyone finds out about us.
This is different, Miles. This is a child. A child changes everything. Winnie Foster, I give you my word that we are not going to harm you. Please don't bite me.
Fine. Can I please just go home?
Her mother must be worried sick.
This is ridiculous. So now what?
Pa will know what to do. Right, Pa?
Of course I know what to do. Where are my boots? Where are my pants?
Where are you going?
Fishing.
Fishing? Why?
We have a guest. We need a meal.
Oh, so much for Pa knowing what to do.
Miles, I'm warning you.
Boys, let him go. I'm just happy to see him excited about something again. All that man's done for 10 years is lie on the couch waiting for you two to come home.
Welcome back, boys. I've missed the sound of you two fighting.
You've been gone 10 years, but you're only 17. I'm so confused.
Oh, Ma, let's just tell her the truth about the water.
Oh, Ma, let's just not.
Miles, please.
If Pa doesn't know what to do, that means it's up to us. Winnie, are you ready to hear the biggest secret ever?
The question is she ready to keep it? How do we know she won't run and tell everyone?
She knows too much now not to tell her everything. I guess we'll just have to trust her.
Go ahead, Ma.
Once upon a time, can I start like that?
Shouldn't start like that.
Be patient with me, Winnie. I've never told this before. Once there was a man with a wife and a family.
That's Miles and me.
Jesse, let me tell the story. I don't want to start a war. We tore from the west to settle in the east, looking for a farm or some land at least.
Get to the part where I fall from the tree.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Miles, Jesse. Then we found a wood
Yes, we found a wood. Can you guess which wood?
Mine!
You're good.
where we found ourselves a clearing and camped for the night. Just the four of us.
Plus the cat and the horse, they play a crucial part.
Yes, Miles, of course. We slept by a spring near an old ash tree.
And that's where I carved a T.
Jesse.
In the morning, we had no way of knowing. Without even thinking, we drank from the spring. Who knew that spring would change everything?
Except for the horse, everybody drank, even the cat.
Remember that.
You can lead a horse to water.
I think she knows the phrase.
So days went by, then months, then years, lived an ordinary life.
So it appears.
The old horse died at 25.
But the cat was still alive.
We weren't changing,
We weren't changing.
growing.
We had no way of knowing. Nobody was thinking it's because of the spring.
Who knew that spring would change everything?
The town began to
When you
talk.
look at me,
People shied
when
away.
you
They were
listen
so
here,
outraged.
no.
We hadn't aged our lives in pious.
I survived
Our
a free
looks
fall.
perverse.
He survived what's worse.
Shut up, Jesse.
Still we didn't
Yes,
know.
of course we knew.
Didn't know the
How could
spring
we
was
not
the cause
know?
of it.
No.
Or where we'd sit on the delicate balance
The greatest
between a blessing and
family
a curse.
in the
Don't confuse
universe.
the girl, the cat and the horse, the tea on the tree, the drink that changed us eternally. That's our secret, keep it locked up tight.
I still don't understand.
Enough. All right. We aren't aging, we aren't growing, and none of us know why. Once upon a time we drank from your spring, and now we'll never die.
And that's the story of the Tux. The end.
The spring made us immortal.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. Starting with, where is this cat?
He's the ultimate stray.
Every kitten for 50 miles has his little white paws.
How can I be sure you're not just telling me a story?
Oh, that part's easy. Ma, where's my rifle? Winnie can shoot me.
Nobody is shooting anybody, Jesse. I mean it. I just cleaned.
It's true. That's a tune my Nana heard back when she was my age.
Oops.
Well, apparently, if I want to catch anything, I'm gonna need Winnie's great-grandfather.
Found it! Oh!
Damn it, Jesse!
Angus, please.
Oh, May, everyone swears when they get shot.
You shot your father.
I told you, Jesse, not in the house.
I'm so confused. Didn't you get hurt?
Oh, no, honey, I'm fine.
Nothing hurts us.
Not physically, anyway.
What else can you do? Can you fly?
No.
But he certainly tried.
Head first.
It must be so fun to be you.
It is.
Not exactly.
Not at all. It isn't fun to be without your boys for 10 years at a time.
Well, why do you spend so much time apart?
Well, if we're seen together for too long, people start to realize that we don't age.
It tends to scare the locals.
You could never scare me. But I have about 1,000,000 more questions.
I think that's enough for one day. Her mother must be frantic. I'd be willing to take her back right now.
At this hour, the poor girl must be exhausted. And besides, she thinks we're fun.
Can I stay, please?
I don't know. I don't think it's right to keep her overnight.
We'll take you back first thing in the morning. You have my word.
What we need, Pa, is her word. Winnie, do you swear you won't breathe a word about us to anyone, ever?
She can sleep on it. Now let's get you out of that scratchy dress.
You could tell my dress was scratchy.
Mothers can always tell. Let's go find you something in the attic.
Look, I hate to be the voice of reason here, but if the wrong person finds out about the water, they could play God with it, or worse.
Stop, she's just a kid. Don't make any good thing seem like the end of the world.
Easy to say when you've never looked out for anyone but yourself.
That's what you think of me?
Who says I think of you? I shouldn't have implied that you're always selfish. You were an amazing uncle. Sometimes I think about that.
It's not natural how much that boy has lost.
He's not the only one. I used to have a brother.
You'll always have a brother, Jesse. Now, come on. While we've got a minute, I want you to tell me everything from the day you left.
You sure, Pa? Gambling? Bar fights?
Jesse, I don't get out much. Don't skip a thing.
Oh, this attic is an embarrassment. I've had 100 years to tidy it up, but when you never have guests, why clean?
We never have guests, and we do nothing but clean. But Mother says good girls don't complain about chores.
I like your mother.
Don't tell anyone, but so do I.
Oh, it's so nice to talk to a girl for once. What I would give to have a daughter.
I'm not sure you'd want me.
Why would you say that?
Well, before I ran away, I told my mother I hated her.
She didn't believe it for a second.
Are you sure?
Across my heart. Now rummage through this trunk and see what you can find.
How about this?
Well, look at those.
I'll wear these if you wear this.
Oh, goodness.
It's beautiful. Was it yours?
It still is. And I bet it still fits. Between you and me, I think that water was good for my figure.
Was it a special dress?
I wore it the night Angus asked me to marry him. We went dancing at our village hall with musicians playing in the corner and wildflowers on the table. We danced all night until the floor shook. That man used to love to dance.
My father couldn't dance at all, but that didn't stop him from trying.
Isn't it nice when a memory makes you smile?
Yeah, but what if I forget it?
Impossible. Besides, your best memories haven't even happened yet.
You think?
I know. Every grown woman who stands at a mirror remembers was one beautiful day. Every girl past her prime knows the date and the time she looked most exquisite. And she will revisit, revisit, revisit the day, her most beautiful day, for the rest of her life. My most beautiful day, Pa took me dancing and everything fell into place. My hair tied like so with a blackberry bow, a night in November that I will remember, remember, remember the day, my most beautiful day, for the rest of my life. Each memory a sweet melody your heart clings to. With each passing day, what time takes away, the heart makes new. Looking back is something to look forward to. The most beautiful day for the rest of your life.
April, May, June, July. A Sunday when the chapel's free. True love is in short supply. Darling, May, marry me.
what happens now?
Bed happens now for all of us.
You expect me to fall asleep after everything that happened today?
I know how you feel. We haven't had this much excitement for as far back as I can remember. But try to get some rest, okay?
I will. May,
Yes?
am I safe up here?
The safest, I promise. Good night, Winnie.
Good night. A night in a house that's clearly haunted. That's the price you pay, getting what you wanted. One small step outside your door lands you wide awake on the attic floor. Not quite what I had bargained for. And yet I take a little more.
Boo!
Jesse, unlike you, some of us can actually be scared to death.
Sorry, it's just I couldn't sleep, so I was thinking of going on a secret adventure. Anyway, sleep tight.
Wait! What kind of secret adventure?
Any kind you want. The first rule of sneaking out is do whatever your parents would say no to.
That would be the fair. Jesse, can we go to the fair?
Excellent choice.
So, what's the plan?
I'll meet you downstairs, and you sneak out the window.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, we have to wear disguises. That's the second rule. Oh, wait, Winnie, the third rule is don't get caught.
Going somewhere?
Nowhere special.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Tuck.
Call me Angus.
Okay, Mr. Angus, you do realize that in order to catch a fish, you actually need water, right?
Good tip. Now, I'm out here working on my technique. What's your alibi?
My alibi?
That's Latin for, why are you sneaking out of my house?
Oh, I was just getting some fresh air.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, let's go before we're...
This must be your fresh air.
Oh, Pa, I know what this looks like, but...
This ought to be good.
He's taking me to the fair.
Oh, he is. Is he?
Please, Pa, she's our guest. The least I can do is show her a good time.
You know, your mother wouldn't like this.
Don't think about that right now. Think about funnel cakes and carnival games.
Well, now I want to go.
My father used to love the fair, too.
What do you mean, used to? Oh.
Winnie.
Go, both of you.
You mean it?
I mean it. Go have some fun for old time's sake. As long as you keep an extra low profile.
Yes.
Now get out of here before you know who catches me catching you and I get in trouble.
Thank you, Mr. Angus.
And bring me back a funnel cake.
Join the parade, fall in line for the fair. Before the sun sets, before we roll on. Ladies and gents, Midway presents a tonic for the woe begone. Come to the fair, the best day of the year. They say it won't last, and Sonny, they're right. A merriment make a feeling an acre, but the tent comes down tonight.
See, it's even better than I remembered. I'm so glad we stuck out.
Am I good or am I good?
You're the best. Well, where should we start?
You lead the way this time, kid. I think I've been everywhere in the world except the fair.
Everywhere?
Well, almost everywhere. The pyramids, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Rio Grande, the Rhine. I've seen the 7 wonders of the world. Can't wait for 8 and 9. But because of my predicament, my peculiar situation, to keep my profile low, 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 I'm a one-man operation.
Jesse, I've got it. You need a partner in crime, someone to share in the view. Why see the world in all of its glories without a friend to tell your stories to?
Someone to stand at my side. road be long and lonely.
Why not team up?
We've only got tonight. If no one's there to hear it, does a falling tree make sound?
Are we heard or seen or anything without a friend around?
The old Great Wall, the Taj Mahal, yes, they all have merit.
But this traveling fair could take the cake because you get to share it.
Carrot?
You need a partner
I need a
in
partner
crime.
in crime.
Someone to share
Someone
in
to
a
share in a
laugh.
laugh.
Running a race without a pace setter.
I'm out of place without my better half.
Feed the hungry clown! Feed the hungry clown! 3 out of 5 wins a prize!
Say, you see, little girl?
What do you think? It's a fair.
Smart Alec, come on, you go.
With you, the fun is 2 for 1.
And chock full of surprises.
With
you,
you.
the line moves twice as fast.
And no one realizes. With 2, whatever we do now will merit reminiscing.
With 2, I finally feel somehow that something isn't missing. I have a partner in crime. Someone to share in the view.
Why see the world in all of its glories without a friend to tell your stories?
For fun at the fair, sun setting, tomorrow we're gone.
Okay, partner, what's next on the list?
Well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you haven't won me anything yet.
Hey now, them's fighting words.
Step right up, step right up. Last game of the night, last chance to play Fool the Guesser. I guess your age wrong, you win a prize.
Oh my gosh, Jesse, that man came by my house earlier. You don't want to play this game. Trust me.
Come now. Well, if no one's brave enough.
Bet you can't guess my age, sir.
Jesse, wait.
Relax when he jokes on
Jesse,
him.
no.
Well, what do you know? It's that 11-year-old Spitfire from this morning. Let's see if your friend's age is as easy to guess as yours was. First, step forward. Consider the height. Next, step up. Consider the shoe size. Step back down, but the answer, ladies and gentlemen, yes, sirree, the age is always in the eyes.
Well?
17, am I right?
Yep, you got it on the first try.
Wait, how old are you really?
17, just like you guessed.
Of course, I'm never wrong, and I always quit when I'm on top. Thanks for coming, folks. That's all. Good night.
Yes, good night.
Hey, 17. Not gonna let your little friend go home without a prize, are you? How about this prize, girlie? You like it?
Yes, thank you.
And how about this prize, old man? You like it?
Run, Winnie, go!
I just want to ask you a few questions, is all.
You don't scare me.
Oh, really? Because you sure look scared. Ha! It's you! It's really you!
What's going on here?
Nothing, just a little misunderstanding.
You go. Where are you going? I smell a rat.
Forget the rat. We have to find Winnie. Come on!
Oh, Hugo, wait up.
I thought you'd never get away.
I may be 102, but I can still outrun anyone.
I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you.
No, it's okay. It's refreshing to have someone looking out for me who isn't Ma.
But Jesse, that man, he came by my house earlier. He heard the music box, and he knows about you.
I know he knows. Guess the family reunion's over early. Won't be the first time.
But you just got here, and you're the first friend I've made in...
Forever?
Yes.
Believe me, I know.
So is this goodbye, then?
Maybe not. Listen, Ma and Pa and Miles, they don't know how to enjoy anything anymore. They're stuck in the past, but you thought it was amazing to climb a tree. Imagine seeing the Eiffel Towers, the Egyptian pyramids.
The world!
Exactly.
But Jesse, I can't even play in my woods. I could never go on these kinds of adventures.
Don't worry, I've got that figured out. 6 years from now, you will turn 17. Turn 17, the same age as me. 6 years from now, go to the spring. Go to the spring and drink. I'll wait for you till you turn 17. Turn 17, the same age as me. 6 years from now, go to the spring. Go to the spring and drink.
But what if I forget where the spring is?
I'll go get you some, and you can take it back and keep it somewhere safe.
You make the world sound so exciting! I just want to drink the water right now.
Oh no, you have to wait.
Why? What's the difference?
You'll see. There's a difference. Winnie, wait with me, and we could be married. Winnie, wait with me, and we'll share the world. Winnie, you can stop time and live like this forever.
Finally! I could live like this forever.
Live like this forever. Live like this. So what do you say, Winnie? Do you want to live forever? Forever.
water, and it's in the wood. Now this is what I call a good morning. I can leave the fair now that I found the real freaks. Look who has a spring in his step. It's true, there's a bounce in each toe. This has-been feels young again, just when he was used to feeling old. Fella, take a look at my suit. Yellow has acquired a glow. Flea bags can laugh and joke. These rags will be spinning into gold. Golden like the sun, rising in the east. Golden with that brand new day shine. Golden like the years it took to get me here. Soon everything's golden, and everything's mine. Soon I'm gonna be the richest son of a gun there ever was. Who wouldn't pay a fortune for a sip of forever? Nutshell when the water is mine. Don't tell me you wouldn't buy my merchandise. I'll name the price, make a killing, making sure you never die. The purpose, my plan, my whole raison d'etre. Strike it rich and rule the world, etc., etc. And of course become immortal somewhere along the way. Oh, I'll be golden like my suit. Golden with that brand new day shine. Golden like the years it took to get me here. Soon everything's golden, and everything's mine. Come on, ladies, one last dance before I'm off to make my millions. Goodbye now. Maybe I'll see you in the next life. Or maybe I won't. Everything's mine. Everything's mine. Everything's mine. Everything's mine. Knock, knock, hello. I know where your daughter is.
Well, who could find the comfiest bed in the house?
Morning, Mr. Angus.
Morning. Did you get any sleep?
Not exactly.
Oh, morning, Jesse. Can I make you kids some breakfast?
I'll pass, thanks.
So, how was your big late-night adventure?
It was fine.
Jesse's being modest. It was the most fun I've had in over a year. and-
Winnie, cut it out.
What?
You don't have to cover for me. Pa, I did something really stupid last night.
Well, give yourself some credit, son. You do something really stupid every day.
No, Pa, take me seriously, please. We met this crazy carny at the fair last night, except he wasn't crazy.
What was he?
Dangerous, scary, Pa. He knows about us.
Where is he now?
We lost him. I'm sure we did.
These woods are getting thinner every year. If he wanted to, he could track us down within a couple of days.
So what do we do?
First, we figure out how to break it to you-know-who.
Here's your dress, sweetie. Let's get you changed before Miles sees you in those clothes.
Ma, I did something really stupid.
Well, that's a new record. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
We've got to pull up the stakes, May.
What? What happened?
I got a funny feeling is all.
Pa, stop. At least let me try to be a man and admit what I did.
Okay, now you're scaring me.
I snuck out last night. There's a creepy man who saw my face. He knows the secret.
We'll have to split up. It's not safe otherwise.
I can't believe this is happening. I've waited 10 years for this visit.
We'll have to leave our cottage too. Maybe for good this time.
I could come with you.
No, absolutely not. I knew I should have taken her back last night.
This is my fault. I never should have taken us to the Tree Gap Wood in the first place.
But then you wouldn't have found the spring.
Honey, that's entirely his point.
But the spring is a miracle. I would drink from it right now, but Jesse wants me to wait.
Jesse Tuck. For the first time in 102 years, I am truly disappointed in you.
But Ma!
No! Not this time. There are some things that even you can't sweet talk your way out of.
Well, now you've upset your mother. Say your goodbyes.
Did I do something wrong?
Never.
Do you still mean what you said at the silo about drinking the water when I turned 17?
I'll go get you some, but you have to take it back and keep it somewhere where no one will find it.
Why don't I smell pancakes? The kid must be starving. Where's Ma and Pa?
They're outside. I think I made them mad.
Why are you wearing those clothes? Where did she get Thomas's clothes?
Don't let him bully you, Winnie, and you didn't make anyone mad. I did, like always.
What did you do now, Jesse?
I don't care who's disappointed in me anymore. Someday, I want Winnie to drink the water. Go ahead, say it.
Jesse, even for you, this is a new level of selfish.
No, it's not. I want to see the Egyptian pyramids. I want to see the Eiffel Tower.
No, you want to see old age. You want to see your children grow up.
I refuse to keep living alone in the shadows.
Jesse, if you won't listen to your big brother, at least listen to some common sense. So, okay, your plan works for 3 years, maybe 4 if you're lucky. Then what? Do you someday start a family and make your children drink the water? And what happens when the neighbors catch on to your secret? Then what? Do you want to go to jail forever?
I already feel like I'm serving a life sentence, Miles. I'd rather do my time next to someone who actually appreciates it.
Miles, who's Thomas?
I don't talk about him.
Then why'd you say his name?
He was my son.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. My wife took him from me.
Did they drink from the spring?
No. By the time I figured out the secret of the spring, the years had passed for them, but not for me. They thought I was possessed. A freak.
I don't think you're a freak.
It's time we got you home to your own family.
Can I stay just a little longer?
No. If your father is anything like me, all he's doing right now is watching your front door. All he's doing is counting the minutes. I had a farmhouse with a grandfather clock where I would teach time to my son. Our lessons began at 12 o'clock sharp, where the hands would come in as one. I'd say the big hand counts minutes. It's so tightly wound, it chases the small hand to make hours go round. taught Thomas constellations in the sky, how to tell a silver maple from a cottonwood. I taught Thomas to divide and multiply, but what he never understood was time. As I watched him grow, time, he would never know time where my regret resides. Time, if I only knew the what and how and who that time truly divides. There was a farmhouse with a grandfather clock, where one day I woke up alone. They feared I was magic, they feared I was cursed, but mostly they feared the unknown. The big hands, the father, the small hands, the son, and there never came a time where they came back as one. I taught Thomas how to catch a firefly, how to make a pebble skip in a rowboat skim. She took Thomas and never said goodbye, the one thing I could never give to him was time. Time. I'm left with nothing, nothing but time.
Miles, I don't have a father anymore.
You don't?
No, but I'll always love him for the rest of my life. And I promise, Thomas will love you for the rest of his.
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know. You know what frightens me the most?
Another 100 years of me snoring?
No. What frightens me the most is that I'm actually a little envious of Jesse.
Envious?
At least he's looking forward to something again.
Hey, I still look forward to you.
Do you? Sometimes it's a little hard to tell these days.
Of course I do. Every day. Every year.
Time, we've been granted so much time, but what if all this time did more than pass us by? Life, even infinite, still must have life in it. We know it won't kill us to try.
We'll stay more connected.
Must be protected. My partner in crime.
We'll stop sitting wondering why.
They can't make me tell her goodbye. I won't be left alone. Left to drown in my pride. Left with nothing.
Left with nothing.
Left with nothing. Nothing but
You've got to convince Winnie not to drink.
Oh, May, can't you talk to her?
No. She needs a father. And honestly, Angus, watching you with a real child again, I can't think of a better father than you.
But I don't know the first thing about having a talk with a girl.
You could practice on me a little more often.
Hey, it's not a bad idea.
Is that a yes?
That's an I love you. And yes, I'll talk to her.
Thank you. Her mother must be desperate by now.
That's funny, because I'm feeling a little desperate myself.
Angus Michael Tuck.
Come on, dance with me.
In all my travels, I have never seen a more prosperous wood. It would mean a great deal to me to own it. Why, I'd treat it like my only child.
Let's just get this over with.
Look, I want the wood, and you want the girl. It's a simple trade.
It's blackmail is what it is.
Never told to flirt, are you, Granny? Like my suit?
You're an evil banana.
Sign at the X and make it legible.
Hello, Sheriff's Constable Joe checking in here.
And Hugo?
Send him away none the wiser. I'm warning you two. You've more to lose than I have.
Darn it, Hugo, if you can't even open the door, how are we ever going to close the case?
Excellent point, sir.
Betsy Foster, how are you?
I'm fine, Joe. Turned out to be a false alarm is all, but thank you for checking in.
So where's our Winnie then?
My friend here is going to fetch her home.
Well, a suit I recognize, but I don't believe I got your friend's name.
Don't you worry about that.
Do I look worried?
Ask about those papers.
Silence, mosquito. What are those papers?
Just a little business transaction.
Business to do with the fair, is it?
I am no longer affiliated with that particular operation, which has since moved on.
And yet here you are.
Here I am.
What sort of business transaction?
Yes, that's right. What sort of business did you say?
I didn't say.
Try.
We've sold him the wood.
Really? You sold him tree gap wood after all these decades? Well, neighbor, I suppose I'll be seeing you.
I apologize for wasting your time, Joe.
Oh, you're never a waste of time, Betsy. Always a pleasure. Come on, Hugo.
See, ladies, that wasn't so hard. Now give me the contract.
Not until I have my daughter.
Fine. I certainly don't want her.
Oh, would you drop dead already?
Never! Jackpot, the forest is mine. Crack shot takes aim and bullseye. Money on every tree. Honey, this wood is solid gold.
Look at him go.
Haven't seen a grown man move like that since my Uncle Pete got fire ants in his shorts.
That sounds horrible.
Oh no, Hugo. It was hilarious. Well, we best be getting on.
Would hate to let him get too far ahead.
Well, a fellow dressed in yellow is not going to be too hard to track.
Sure isn't a nice yellow.
Hugo, there's no such thing as a nice yellow.
But what about baby chickies? Or dandelions? Or corn on the cob? Or...
Butter.
Good one, sir.
I don't know, Hugo. Got a bad feeling it's all gonna come apart like wet bread. You can't trust a man dressed in yellow, Hugo. Only a rogue wears that hue. A man who is fondest of suits that are jaundiced puts the yoke on him and the joke on you. They're tricksy, all men dressed in yellow. Something deadly in their livelihoods. He must be compensated.
Also fabricating.
There you go again. Fabricating. If he hated the fabric, he would have never bought the suit. He must be compensated.
Also lying
About why he wants the Foster's wood. No, you can't trust a man dressed in yellow. That I knew from his very first Hello, I should have locked him in a cell. Oh, you can't trust a man
From the carnival.
Also, carnival man can't be trusted. Something wicked they'll bruise underneath. Those inbreds regale ya with mad bacchanalia. They all share maybe 18. I say, carnival men can't be trusted. Flashy hobos invading our towns. They ask my permission to charge an admission to expose us to charlatans, acrobats, and
Clowns, sir?
Ooh, I hate them. A carnival man can't be trusted. They're all acutely maladjusted. Who knows how their funnel cake is dusted? No, you can't trust a man
With a bad handshake.
Did you notice his peculiar handshake? His fingers neither flaccid nor firm.
Like touching a porpoise.
No habeas corpus could keep that fish
Mammal.
from serving full term. Bad handshake, bad man. Watch it if his grip likes a squeeze. And a carnival man can't be trusted.
As safety as a swinging trapeze.
And you can't trust a man dressed in yellow, even if you love cheddar cheese. Commingle all of these, you'll see the recipes. One bad man, one bad man, one bad man. Come along, you know, let's pick up the pace.
I think I got another one.
What is that? 5 fish in 10 minutes?
Well, it would have been 6 fish.
I said I was sorry.
Did you teach Jesse and Miles to fish?
You bet I did.
And how about Thomas?
Miles told you about Thomas? Wow.
Well, did you teach him to fish?
No. I didn't have a chance to teach Thomas anything before he was gone. Missed that boy.
I know what that feels like. I miss my father every day.
Of course you do.
Mr. Angus, I had this idea.
Okay.
Well, if Mother and Nana drank from the spring, then we'd always be there for each other.
Oh, honey, that's not the way it's supposed to work.
But if my father had known about the spring, then we would have never had to say goodbye.
Winnie, as difficult as it is to say goodbye once, it's even harder to say it again and again. But that's just what happens when you mess with the rules of nature. I bet you didn't know that the sun took a shine to water. She drinks up a bit, floats it up to the sky. Now what she takes from our lake will make her a storm cloud that rumbles and tumbles rain from up high, high, high. It's so real, Winnie, this journey of ours. Sun to lake to cloud that showers rain back to the lake below. And you'll ride that wheel wherever you go. Not a minute or moment's the same. A wheel keeps you guessing, and everything around you is along for the ride. bullfrog, the birds, trees, and the hound dogs, plus people, all people ebb and flow with the tide, tide, tide. It's a wee Winnie, a ripple in water. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk. Come and gone, can't stop rowing, rowing, changing and moving on. Once you drop an anchor, a boat gets stuck, and it would stay forever.
Just floating on top,
Watching life passing by, just floating on top. Show me how to climb back on the wheel. I'll be there, slick as a slingshot, prepared to get off at the end and share with someone my spot. You can't have living without dying, so you can't call this living what we've got. We just are, we just be, no before, no beyond. A rowboat anchor in the middle of a pond. Don't be afraid of death, Winnie. Just be afraid of not being truly alive. You don't need to live forever, you just need to live. Do you understand?
yes. It's a
It's a wee Winnie, a ripple in water. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk. Come and gone. It's a wee Winnie, a circle in motion. Can't stop rowing, rowing, changing and moving on. Can't stop rowing, rowing, changing and moving on.
Pa, hurry!
What's wrong?
Jesse's gone.
Jesse's always coming and going. He'll be back.
No, Pa, it's not like that this time. He didn't even say goodbye to Ma.
That's not like him. If you call a train, he could be 6 towns out by now.
He isn't on a train.
You know where he went?
He has to be in the woods. I'm sure of it.
I don't like the sound of this.
Neither do I.
I know exactly where he is.
Hold it right there, 17.
You.
Me. Where's your little friend? Oh, who am I fooling? I don't care. The wood is now mine.
What?
Why don't you show me what you've been hiding?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That simply isn't true. Once upon a time, it started just like that. My granny told me a story. Oh, how that woman loved to gab.
What does this have to do with me?
Only everything! Said there was a man with a wife and sons, and the story goes the beauty froze. Sound like anyone familiar? Or should I take a stab?
You don't know a thing about me.
I know you know where the spring is, so why don't you show it to me?
Miles, it's him. This is the man.
Hold it right there.
Miles, no! This isn't who we are. Give me the gun.
Oh my God. It's all of you. The tale comes to life, just like my granny said. I don't know why. I expected something a little more impressive.
But Ma, he knows the secret.
And I've been guarding it with my life. My lips are sealed, Granny didn't raise a snitch. I can make you filthy rich. We'll bottle the water and sell it for a fee. Split the profits equally.
You're mad. We would never.
We just want to live our lives in peace.
What is wrong with you people? You You could be sultans. You could have kingdoms. Did you not think of this before? If you could put a price on eternal life, they'd pay anything and more. So just lead me to the water.
And why would we say yes?
Here's why.
Your gun doesn't scare us.
Of course, of course. Now it does.
Please, no, she's just a child.
Here. Take this. Just let her go.
Oh my God. There it is. Today is the day.
You take this.
The waiting is over.
I'll show you the spring.
The answer's so simple, so perfectly pure.
Just let her go.
The secret to eternal life, and now I'll never.
Is he dead?
Don't look. Yes.
My God, what have I done?
You protected your family is what? Now nobody needs to know.
Over here, Hugo.
Who's that?
Winnie!
Step away from the child.
I'm okay, Constable Joe.
Winnie, you know this man?
I'll be asking the questions here, starting with, who's responsible for this?
It was me.
I am, sir. And if I have to go to jail, I will.
Well, it wouldn't be jail, it'd be death by hanging.
No, it wouldn't.
That's not true. I hit him with this.
All right, you two take this man out of the child's view. Winnie, you're safe now. Could you tell me the real story of what's gone on here?
Well, it all started when that man pulled out a knife at Jesse at the fair, and then he pulled out a gun.
On second thought, the less I know, the better. Now give me a minute to think.
If it was a child acting in self-defense, she'd shrug it off easy.
I'm thinking. I'm done, I believe you.
You do?
Of course I do. You're Nathan Foster's daughter, aren't you?
Always.
Now, who's Swiss Family Robinson?
These are my friends.
How do? We were just passing through. Didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Good handshake. Now, first thing is to reunite this girl with her poor family. Hugo, you'll take the body to town.
Dad? Sir? I don't think I can.
Okay, Hugo. You see when he gets back in one piece, and I'll handle the body.
Yes, sir.
You'll make deputy yet.
If there's anything we can do to help, sir.
Sure is. Now, I don't know your story, but I bet it's longer than I've got time to hear. So, at the risk of sounding unneighborly, how about you folks leave my town and never turn up again?
You can pretend you never met us. Come on, May.
Wait. Winnie? I know I owe your mother an apology, but all I really want to do is congratulate her.
For what?
Raising you. Here. To remember us by.
I can never forget you. You just saved my life.
I think it's the other way around.
You've reminded us that we still have something to live for. Goodbye, Winnie.
Goodbye, Mr. Angus.
So long, kid. I'll wait for you up ahead.
Really?
Really. I was hoping we could walk together.
Hug him.
It's all up to you now. Hide it somewhere good, drink it when you're 17, and then find me. I'll leave directions somehow, and I'll be planning great adventures for us.
So will I.
Ready, Winnie?
Ready, Hugo. Think about me every time you climb a tree. Or get in trouble.
Every day, then.
Let's go.
There are two ways home, down one long road, one clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade or is it everlasting? I could return to my mother like nothing has happened, live like an imposter for 6 long years, turn 17, then good girl Winnie Foster. Is it everlasting? Is it everlasting?
Well, here we are, Winnie. Right back where you started.
You know, Hugo, it just doesn't feel like that at all.
Just remember, Winnie, you'll always have me to protect you.
Toad! You're back!
Careful, Toad, or a dope like me could accidentally flatten you.
You're not a dope, Hugo.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
Well, I had quite an adventure, and you're to blame. I wish there was some way I could thank you. Here, it's a dangerous world out there. I hope you're thirsty. Don't worry about me. I could always get some more.
Winnie Foster Jackson, cherished wife, devoted mother, dearest grandmother.
Expert fisherman.
Looks like she led the life we never could.
May she rest in peace.
I'll always wonder what you did with the water.
Are you ready to keep going, Jesse? Jesse? It's a weird